Morning YouTubers, Forest Boy here. Here we are in Ullapool. Oh, fantastic morning. The ferry's just come in. We're just getting ready to leave. There's Nick. Give us a wave, Nick. Well, today we're heading down to Inverness. We'll be doing the Applecross Pass at Blacknabar. It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. We had a great stay in the Arch Inn in Ullapool last night. A few black clouds in the distance. We're heading that way, but it's a nice morning. Leon. There he is, mad as a hatter. Don't know where the other one is. Still in bed, I expect. Anyway, if you want to see some more, get yourself a cup of tea. Join us after the intro. Well, we're on our way. Ullapool was fabulous. Had a great evening there. Had some beers, fish and chips, which they let us take back to the pub. Lovely rooms. If you ever want to stay in Ullapool, give the Arch Inn a consideration. It really is a nice place, and the young couple that run it are fabulous. Very welcoming. The rooms were nice, they were clean, they were warm. A great place, and it wasn't expensive. So we have 200 miles to do today, hugging the coast again. We're going to have a few stops. There's waterfalls and cascades on the way back. I mean, it's such a nice day. We're gonna stop and look at those. It's 8-9 degrees, but it's sunny. Still need the heated kit on, and it is a bit windy. So we'll get into Inverness probably 4 or 5 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock now. We're on the road. Been a great trip. Been everything we wanted it to be. I got a couple of pictures. I got a great one last night of the ferry going out in the dark, all lit up. I got my bike in front of it and the ferry in the background. And then this morning, the ferry was actually coming back in, and the sun just came out from behind the clouds, and this ray of sunshine came down and sort of shone towards the bike with the ferry in the background. I'll put them up somewhere in the video, but yeah, Scotland is magical. In a minute, 5 miles, we'll be doing a sharp right back up into these hills here. What a motley looking crew, fair play. What a motley looking bunch. Especially that one at the back. Handsome devil. Whoa. Well, we've left the falls behind us. We walked down there in beautiful sunshine, and now the Scottish weather's changed again. It's been raining. Got the snowy mountains in front of us, which we're heading up towards. Temperatures took quite a big drop, and I think we're about to get rained on in the next few minutes. So we're going to follow this road now until we get to Kinlochwy. There's a little junction at Kinlochwy, and there's a There's a garage, a petrol station with a campsite behind it, and they've got a little cafe and that, so we'll stop there and have a coffee. That's about, I think it's about 60 miles from where we are now, maybe a little bit less, but 55, 60 miles. So that's our next stop. It's just vast, isn't it? Huge. Oh, goats. Oh, goats in the road, lads. Everybody pass them okay? Sands. We could go for skinny dip if you want, boys. No? Oh, you're up for it. What, in this weather? We'd be called the shrivelers, wouldn't we? Look at that beach. No, we're just coming into Kinlochwy now. We've had a good run. 67 or 8 miles. We've had some pretty heavy rain. Scotland's done its best to disillusion us, but failed. So we're going to pull in at Kinlochwy and have a break. I'm not going to try and describe the scenery anymore, it's impossible, I can't think of the right words. It's too big, too vast. Any words that you try and use to describe it, to be honest, are inadequate. Waterfall over there. Pictures don't seem to do it either. A bit like I said once before about the Alps and the Pyrenees, you just have to come and experience it. And I would encourage people to come in the winter because it's been absolutely brilliant. Rain's getting heavy again. I've got the old Nickwax on the visor today, and it is absolutely working brilliantly. It's just moving all the water, it's just beading off and running off to the side. great stuff. Just make sure you don't put your hands on it and touch it once it's on the screen, because it needs to be left alone just to do its work. But it works really well. I wouldn't say that, you know, if you're out on a day like this and it's going to rain all day, you probably need to redo it at lunchtime, because it does seem to run out of steam part in the afternoon. So we're going to stop for a break soon. I'll just redo it. I'll pop a bit on and just rub it in, and it makes life so easier when it's raining. Not sure how the audio is going to be on these videos, because I've had to give up on the chin guard with it constantly, with the changing and it, with the moisture in the air. I'm just steaming up all the time, because without a chin guard in I don't get enough air through the helmet. So I apologise if the audio's bad, but I've got to be able to see where I'm going. There we go. Kinlochry. Okay, well, we've just had lunch in the Midge Bite, because we got to Kinlochry and the cafe there was not open. They were painting and decorating before the season starts, so obviously we were a bit early in the year. But anyway, they recommended this one down the road, so we've been down there, had a cracking lunch, nice ladies there. So we're just heading back up now to Kinlochry to go back onto the route. So it was about a 10-mile diversion, so 20 miles obviously by the time we get back. So we're going to go back to Kinlochry now, turn left, head for Shieldag, and then Applecross, and then Balachnaba, Loch Carron, Inverness. It is definitely going to be windy up on the top of Balachnaba, the Applecross Pass, because it's blowing a gale down here. But it's stopped raining. We're still smiling and we're still going. Wow, look at that for a view, guys. That is just, I don't know. And if we hadn't had a detour to go and get lunch, we wouldn't have seen that view. Look at it. The road snaking through the valley, the loch in front of us. The 50-mile-an-hour wind blowing across. This is a great section of road. I love this section. It's wild and barren and beautiful. waterfalls everywhere, aren't there? Okay, we're coming into Shieldag now. There's in the summer there's a little shop in here that sells local salmon and oysters and stuff like that. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, just gorgeous, isn't it?
These might be all holiday countries,
Oh, a lot of them will be, won't they? That's the shop there. Pretty sure. Or it could be that one, I can't remember. I'm sure it was the one in the kitchen, called the kitchen. We're now on the back road from Shieldag to Applecross. A single track all the way this one. Passing places. Lovely stretch of road, but you have to be careful on it. Beautiful. Well, here we go. We are on the Applecross Pass. Coming out of Applecross towards Loch Carron. We just came across the road, the coast road from Shieldag to Applecross. Well, I couldn't really record there. It was so windy. We stopped to have 5 minutes and perhaps take a couple of photographs, but couldn't stand up. We couldn't pour a flask of tea or anything. It was just far too windy. Oh, it's getting windy as well coming up here. It's going to get pretty bad when we come out over the top, I think. Passing place. Idiots parking in passing places. Oh, as usual, it's absolutely coated in cloud, can't see a thing. I think all the times I've been up here, I've only ever been up here once when it wasn't cloudy or foggy or raining. It's a tough old place to come to. I think I've only ever got up here once and managed on a clear day. Yeah, I've done it once. I did get some photos once, but only once. There she is. Be careful on these bends when you come down, mind Leon. It's a stunning bit of road, isn't it? And the view down through this valley is just fantastic. Yeah, this is the corner where they all lost it. Ooh, well, feel that wind. Ho ho! Yeah. Yeah, that bit there, it really catches, doesn't it? It's less so here. Protected here. Look at that. Look at it. So we've just left Loch Carron, we've filled up with fuel, we've got 50 miles back now into Inverness to our hotel. NC 500 is completed, well it will be in about 30 mile. Not particularly interesting now, so it's been a great day. The weather's been a bit iffy, but it's been okay. We've had a good day. It's certainly coming in now, the weather, it's closing in quite heavily. Tomorrow is supposed to be a really, really bad day. It's we're heading from Inverness tomorrow down past Loch Ness, down to Speenbridge, Fort William, Rannochmore, Inverary, the Dunoon-Gourock ferry, and back to Troon or Ayr, which is where our last hotel will be for the trip. So I'm about to run out of battery now, so I'm going to call it a day. We want to get the last 50 miles out of the way. It's getting dark and cold now. So if you've enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, it all helps. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the notification button. And I'll see you next time, and you'll get told when the next one's coming up. So this is Forest Boy signing out. Ride safe, take care. See you next time. Bye for now.